Hey everybody, this is Gabriel, and I don't know how long this video is going to be. Um, Today's video is going to be my experiences at some local and some not so local comics and collectible shops. But before we get started, I want to give a shout out to Sticky Goose. Really appreciate you sending people my way and sharing that video. So, Sticky, if you're watching this, greatly appreciated. I thank you. Um, so, what kind of experiences do I have at comics shop, just like basic comic shops, comics and collectibles stores? Because you guys know I collect comic books, I collect the Funkos, and some of you might think I'm crazy. Some of you new subscribers might think, "Oh, he's a Funko Pop collector." But anyway, um let's start with some shops that I've had some not so good experiences to okay experiences. Now, these shops, I'm not going to say the names. I might say what town and state they're in. But, yeah, so, um, and I'm kind of going based on really just, I think one shop I'm going to go by shop presentation and stuff. But anyway, um, I'm actually going to, let's start with this. If you guys follow Sticky Goose, um, if you guys remember the video, he got kicked out of two comic book stores. I've actually been to both of those stores that he was kicked out of. Um, I've had some okay experiences at those shops. I've only been to one shop, or no, I've been to both shops, but I've only been to both of them like one time. Let's start with the one in Salem, Virginia. And I'll be honest, I was in there for a while. Like that shop was huge. He had a whole back room. They had the wrestling ring, and he had thousands of comic books in there. Well, I guess I was in there for that long. The owner of the shop asks me like, "Are you waiting for a ride?" And I said, "Yeah." And then I start complimenting his shop, and that's when he starts being Mr. Nice Guy. But, um, will I be going back to that shop? Probably not. Um, Mainly because of the days and hours he chooses to be open, and the fact that that shop is like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me. So, um, and then the other shop in Roanoke, um, guys, if you saw Sticky Goose's video and you saw how trashed that place was, he wasn't making it up. That place was a dump. Now, granted, the lady at the shop, she was nice, but just the fact that it was kind of difficult to see everything, and I think that was the year the new Batman Spawn crossover came out, and it's like, and I asked her, do you have the new Batman Spawn comic? And they have so much stuff in there, and just because of how trashy it is in there, it's like, how did she know, like, right where to find it? Oh, man. Um, then there's a shop in Tazewell, Virginia. Um, I'll go in there every once in a while just to browse. Every now and again, I'll buy something. This is why I don't like that shop. Now, granted, he's got great stuff. I'm not going to say the shop name. I'm not going to say the owner's name. But his prices are ridiculous. Okay. Don't you guys just love it when when these shops like to charge like sky high prices for their stuff, and it's like I can't buy nothing here. It's too expensive. And here's another thing. I've done business with this guy. He will rip you off. And some of it's kind of my fault because I let him rip me off. But he will rip you off. Now, this shop is in Tazewell, Virginia. Um, yeah. Then we have some shops here locally. Now, we're switching gears here. These are the shops I have the better experiences at. And funny enough, some of these shops are like 10, 15 minutes away from me. Um, Yeah, Daydream Games. Now, these shops, I will say their names because I'm giving them good reviews here. Daydream Games in Princeton, West Virginia. They are great folks. I hardly ever buy anything in there because I don't really see any comics that really pique my interest. And Pokemon and all that, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, it's not really my thing. I understand it has its fan base, and and that's cool. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. That's how I see it. But yeah, Daydream Games. The owners are really great. I tell you what, I like going in there and getting Dippin' Dots because they sell Dippin' Dots. I love the Dippin' Dots. So Daydream Games gets a thumbs up for the Dippin' Dots. Um, This next shop in Bluefield, Virginia, this is called Bowman Brothers. Now, he mostly does sports cards and like the statues and stuff, but he's got comic books. He's got some big keys and stuff in there. And his prices are fair, and the owner's really nice guy. He's great to talk to. Um, Not a very big shop, but still nice to go in there and see what they got. So Bowman Brothers, um, yeah, great shop. Um, oh, what else? I want to save the best for last, but I'm trying to think if there's excuse me, any others. Um, then there's this shop, and I'm gonna go ahead and shout out this guy, Jason at Spookables in Bluefield, West Virginia. Jason, if you're watching, you the man. Actually, I might send this to him. Um, um, Jason's a great guy to talk to. He'll work out a deal with you if you're trying to do business with him. And he's got great stuff: comic books, action figures, movies. If you're like a wrestling or horror fanatic, oh, you're gonna love Spookables. He's got the wrestling. He's got all kinds of good stuff in there. So yeah, Jason, if you're watching, you get the thumbs up approval. Jason's a good guy. If y'all are ever in Bluefield, go check out Spookables. So, um, it's kind of funny because the shops that are closer to me, I have better experience there, and then I go to like Tazewell or whatever, and it's like this isn't good. Um, Now there's some shops up in Beckley, West Virginia that can be hit or miss. Yeah. So I'm not going to get into detail about the Beckley shops, but anyway, this video is almost 10 minutes long. I kind of thought I was going to go a little bit longer, but I think I've said all I need to say. So if y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And if you didn't like the video, hey, that's okay. Um, please consider subscribing to the channel. Once again, thank you to Sticky Goose for bringing all those people towards my way. We have hit over 70 subscribers over here. Yeah. So, take care. Have a good evening. Yeah, I guess it's evening here in West Virginia. Um, take care. Thanks for washing. Thanks for watching. I'll get it out right here in a minute. Yeah. Thanks, everybody.